Y'all been good though? Y'all had a good week?
Mm-hmm. I really did. I've been meditating and shit, so I've been doing good.
I had an extremely busy week. My job got on my last fucking nerves because my bosses have no common sense and they wait till the last minute to tell me things even though I'm a supervisor and I'm supposed to be the person who knows every fucking thing in my site. Yeah,
It be like that sometimes.
all the fucking time for years now, but you know, nothing major. We go with the flow.
All right. Well, you know, that's just how it be. You know, in the working world.
Boy, let me tell you. We had Black History Month, and we had a Black History segment at our job. And
Okay.
first thing my boss was like, yeah, I'm not going to go.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh, white man.
Oh, okay.
He said he wasn't gonna go.
Hell no. He conveniently had a meeting at the time. So he was like, yeah, I'll be at a meeting.
I'm sure.
I am done.
I'm fucking
Boy,
done.
like, oh, is it wetter than coochie? Nope, not this time.
But yeah, guys, this is the Blanime podcast. This is your boy Unbothered Mike. I'm with my co-host Sine
What's up, y'all?
She is here with us as usual. And then this week, Miss Tattoos and Lipstick, she's out. She has some shit to do, so she's not with us. So we had our boy Booby Johnson.
Booby Johnson.
Underscore Booby Johnson.
Underscore Booby Johnson.
Twitter.
We had him fill in, you know, to make sure, you know, we kept the pace going. So he's gonna be filling in this week, and we gonna talk to him about some shit. So, you know, this week, you know, I really hadn't got a chance to watch anything because I had a crazy ass busy week. So I of course I watched my Shield Hero. So
I didn't watch the new episode. Was
you
it
didn't watch the new
episode 7? No, I haven't watched episode 7.
All right. I ain't gonna talk about it, but yeah.
Bro, you finished AOT?
I did finish AOT. Yeah. Season 3 AOT, I finally finished. It wasn't as good as 1 and 2, but it was significant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I feel like that was like...
Y'all didn't think season 3 was as good as...
The way it ended, I'm like, bro,
So-
Levi gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, it was, like I said, it was cool, but I feel like there was a lot more shit going, and there was a lot more action in season 1 and season 2.
Right, season 3 was a lot of like backstory to me. It was like trying to put a lot of pieces together that people had questions on between the first 2 seasons.
Like before I started season 3, I was assuming that it was gonna be some shit pop off with the Beast Titan, and that's what I was waiting for, but it never really, you know, happened because he wasn't really a big part of this season.
Which I understood though. Mm-hmm. I understood that because this season was more focused on the internal strife.
Right.
The actual, you know, confines of what's going on.
Conspiracy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of bullshit been going on. Yeah, a lot of bullshit been going on, and to this point where it's civil war. And
yeah, no, really, it is.
You're starting to pick sides on who you gonna fuck with and who you not gonna fuck with.
Right.
I enjoyed this season because a lot of character development happened.
Mm-hmm. It's true. That's very true.
A lot of people who were pussy are now stone cold murderers now.
Right,
and
real niggas.
I respect the fuck out that because, listen, shit is real. My nigga Aaron finally got out of his feelings, and he was like, you know what? Hey, you know I ain't the main nigga no more. Okay, I'm not the main nigga. There's more people going on around here. I'm just part of the cog. And
right.
I'm like, yes, nigga, understand your role and stay in your lane. I feel that. Stop crying all the fucking time.
You took the word right out, crybaby ass nigga. And Levi, I feel like they touched on Levi a lot. So
which they needed to do because in season 2, Levi was nowhere to be found. Really.
Yeah,
he was really out, and it's like they replaced the Beast Titan with Levi, and they showed his fight with the nigga who
Kenny.
Him. Kenny.
Yeah. They gave a lot of detail, which it showed. Like, was that his uncle?
It was his uncle. Yeah.
It was his uncle the whole time.
He thought it was his daddy for a second. He was like, "Hold on."
Yeah, like nigga, who are you?
Yeah,
nigga?
he was like, "Wait a minute." Yeah, no, that was a good kind of plot twist, especially to see how Levi's probably my second favorite character outside of Aaron on that show.
That nigga was like sickly looking when his mama died. That nigga was in that bitch.
You lost a lot of weight, Mika. You're looking good.
Okay,
I thought he was talking about Levi because that nigga looks sick than a bitch.
No, fucking Levi. I like Levi's character development too. It's really showing him how fucking cold he really is. He's letting you know, listen, I know what needs to be done. Okay, I'm gonna do this shit that everybody gonna hate me for. But I'm gonna do this shit.
I don't mind being that person.
I'm gonna do this shit. if I gotta fuck a nigga up, I'm gonna fuck a nigga up.
Right, if I gotta kill,
if I gotta kill a partner, I kill a partner. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's for the better good, which is why I like AOT so much because I'm big on like the gruesome, gory, like killing. Like I have to see. I can't stand just seeing a nigga get his ass beat. Like if somebody gonna die, nigga, I need to see that, and that's what I like about AOT for real. That's the only thing I watched this week that I actually like finished.
Yeah. That's really the main thing I watched. I think I finished it on Wednesday if I remember correctly. No, today's Thursday. No, I finished it on Tuesday. I think
you finished it Tuesday.
I finished it early. So but it was good. Like I said, it was good. But I really kind of was expecting something. And I guess my expectations didn't meet what actually happened. But it was a good season. It just wasn't what I thought was going to happen because I was really ready for Aaron versus the Beast Titan.
I got you.
Yeah, so I mean,
ugly. The Beast Titan. That nigga was
man.
Ugly.
And I'm like, the way I'm feeling, I'm just like, go ahead. I forgot what I'm about to say.
I'm done.
Oh yeah. I feel like all the action's gonna happen next season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like this season it was really just letting you know who the fuck is around. You know what I'm saying? Because we couldn't, like, action is cool, you know what I'm saying? But what I really like about Attack on Titan and what I like about a lot of my animes is the lore. I like the secrets. I like the shit I don't know.
The backstories.
You know what I'm saying? What's really the fuck going on? And figuring that shit out. Like, that's really what I like. That's why I like One Piece so much. Because that shit has so much lore, secrets. You don't know what the fuck is going on. And there's so much shit that's going to happen. So it's like, that's the shit I look forward to. And that's why I love Attack on Titan, bro. Like, why are humans Titans? When did all this shit start? Who built this wall? Why was there a fucking Titan in the wall?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The whole fact that if you're a Titan, you can eat somebody and you get their powers. Like, that shit is dope.
That shit is crazy.
that was kind of interesting to me that you could special Titan, basically. I will classify them as special Titans. I don't know, but they could eat. Or no, they can be eaten by a regular Titan, and then that regular Titan would transfer their special powers, basically.
Pretty much, if you're a human Titan, like if you're a person that's a human that can become a Titan, and you eat a Titan that has powers, you now get their powers.
And that's lit.
And that's what happened with Aaron, because he ate his daddy, and didn't know he ate his daddy, but he ate his daddy. Daddy already knew he was going to eat him. He wanted him to eat him.
Right. He was.
So, you know what I'm saying? Look at Gerald Green representing Houston.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? It just was cool to me, bro. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to season 4 because the way that season 3 ended.
I think is it gonna be season 4? Or is it gonna be like a season 3 part 2? Because something's coming out in April. Because remember I told you I was. So it is gonna go ahead and be a season 4.
Okay.
Again, I said this last week. When I think of the wall that Trump is trying to build, I think of the Titan wall, bro. Like the only way you gonna have niggas like quote unquote not getting in up and around the wall, it has to be the size of a fucking AOT wall, because there's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sounds far-fetched, but I'm just saying, when I think of this wall that he's trying to build, that bitch is a Titan. It's a Titan-sized wall. Like, you can't build a regular wall like that.
Right.
So what is y'all favorite anime at the moment? I've always wondered.
At the moment?
Yeah. Okay, you know
what?
Now
you go ahead.
For him. For me, I last week I kind of touched on it. Me and Kasha, which is Tattoos and Lipstick on Twitter, our third host, we really was feeling Death Parade, bro.
I started talking about it on
Yo, Death Parade, that shit fucked me up. If you want a psychological thriller, have you thinking, if you're a Death Note fan, I think we mentioned that last week, that shit is the way to go. I'm gonna give a real quick rundown of episode 1, and then it'll give you a feel for the rest of it. Basically, this couple walks into like this place. It looks like a bar. It's a dude at the bar. He's like, "Hey, I remember coming in this bitch. What up?" Like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, "No, we don't really remember. We just kind of appeared here." He's like, "Okay, cool. We about to play a game, like on Saw. Like, you know, we about to play a game type shit." They're playing a darts game, and the darts game, wherever they throw the darts, is gonna hurt the other person. They have 7 darts to throw, and they have a certain amount of points that they're trying to get down to, and the person who has the least amount of points, or if they make it, they win. Long story short, what it is, they're in this place called Quindecum, which is like limbo, purgatory, whatever you want to call it, and that determines if they're going to quote unquote heaven or hell, which is what they tell humans, but it's really like the void, which is what you would consider hell, where your soul goes to, and you just kind of are there, or you get reincarnated. So while you're in Quindecum, the person, which his name is Decum, he gives you like different circumstances to see how you're gonna react, and that foretells where your soul is gonna go. And that shit was really deep, and that 12 episodes are really kind of quick to get through.
Is Death Parade the one where they start off in the bar?
Yes.
I've seen like, and then the first one was the couple.
Yes.
Okay.
That shit is lit. Like that was probably I finished that last week because I finished a couple, and right now that was probably my favorite. I started Ergo Proxy the other night. I already know I'm gonna have to watch that bitch twice, because that shit's already kind of confusing, and it's like a world where like
some new people,
artificial intelligence and humans are like working together. I wouldn't even say working together, but like living together, and it kind of goes from there. That one's really interesting to me. Mike, what you been on, or what's your favorite right about now? I think yours is Black Clover, but that's just
I love Black Clover, but like for me, I wouldn't call it my favorite right now. I do enjoy it a whole lot, but I think the thing that I enjoy the most would probably be Rising of the Shield Hero.
Yeah, that bitch.
Especially because I watched the most recent episode before we started the podcast.
I have as well.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I was literally like, all right, well, like while I was at work today, I was like, it's the last 30 minutes. Like, let me start this episode and let me go ahead and watch it just cause. And so, strangely, Crunchyroll, like I've been watching it sub this entire time, but whenever I put it on for episode 7, it came out dubbed. I don't know how that works.
I think dubbed is better, but in that dubbed
For
is
Shield Hero.
Yeah, for Shield Hero.
Okay.
I do like it better, but when I'm at work and stuff and I'm trying to watch it, I'll watch it dubbed, so I can like maneuver and work and shit. But yeah, I think that one's better in subbed.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that the voice actors for English and Japanese, they're pretty much the same. Like, now Fumi's voice is pretty similar to me, you know, as far as dubbed and sub, so it works either way to me. I don't feel like there's a drop off either way. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm enjoying the most. That's kind of like what I'm anticipating every week. Like, oh yeah, I know Wednesday comes around, Shield Hero drops, so I'm ready for it. So you know, that's kind of like what I'm enjoying the most as of right now. Austin, or Booby Johnson rather, what are you enjoying the most, you know, as of right now?
The most.
You can go manga, you can go anime, whichever one.
Agame, is that not you?
But that's an older one though. Cause I'm sure he's on some newer shit now.
Let's see. When it comes to manga, right now, only because of the simple fact, well, One Piece is always gonna be number one manga I read, and anime because it's just my shit. But manga wise is Black Clover, just because I decided to just binge read Black Clover, and that shit is, oh my gosh.
That's what he said. He's caught up to week on the anime. So
yeah.
The anime is
he's
cool
much farther
right
than
now.
me if he's on the manga. Yeah.
The anime is cool right now, but the manga, my nigga, the shit that's about to happen, oh, disgustingly great. Oh my, I can't wait to get animated because that shit's gonna be beautiful. Anime wise, right now, of course, One Piece, but once again, I'm not gonna count that because it's the best. Everybody knows that.
Wait, before you keep going, so is One Piece like still ongoing?
Yes, it is, because I get Kitsu.
It's not even halfway through.
I was about to say that whole is at least
like
800 episodes.
No, it's 1,008 at least.
That's
because that's what
crazy
Kitsu
to me.
tells me.
This is just for the anime listeners out here, because a lot of people, they see One Piece and they get scared because of the length and size of it.
Me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you just like how women are. Okay, they're scared of the length and size as well at first.
Boy,
but guess what?
That's what she
After
said.
After a while, they're like, you know what? This isn't that bad.
I'm fucking
You
done.
know what? It just keeps going.
And it just keeps going
I don't
going.
get tired of it.
This went a whole different place.
When I think I'm done, there's more.
Okay.
It's great. You
That's
know
what
I'm
she
saying?
said.
And it's the same thing with One Piece. The way you have to look at it, because you have to look at it in interviews. Just like how I looked at Game of Thrones. Not an anime, but still a very long ass show that if you ain't watched, you have a long time to catch up on. Once you get into it, just remember you can watch as long as you want. There's no stop, so you can binge, you can stop, come back on later on. You don't have. It's not a marathon. You can do it anytime you want to. Don't be scared. But besides that, I would have to say right now, it's besides the time I got reincarnated as a slime, because I really fuck with that too.
Oh, you did say that.
Yeah, I just started that too.
It's Hinamaru Sumo. So people who don't know me, I am a weirdo, and I embrace my weirdness. I like weird animes as well as the normal animes. But there is a sumo anime out right now. Yes, my nigga, sumo, and it's fire. Hinamaru Sumo, by a super short nigga who wants to be a sumo wrestler. What you don't know about sumo, I didn't know either until I found out from watching the anime. You have to be a certain height to be a professional sumo wrestler.
Really?
Yes. And you could be any size, but you have to be a certain height. This nigga's short as shit. This nigga's Julian. So
boy, goodbye.
Right,
but he's super swole and he has a lot of fucking talent. And it's pretty much a story about how he wants to be accepted and be the best sumo wrestler ever. It sounds like it's just alright. It's fire.
I'm good.
So for you, like you pretty much enjoy sports animes. That's like your main genre that you enjoy.
I can't say that's my main genre.
Oh, it's not?
Because for the amount of sports anime I watch, I also have the fantasy anime I watch.
Okay.
I also have the regular nigga who's is not really doing, he's not no super extraordinary person, but that's like a sitcom, but anime wise,
right.
I like those as well.
Right.
So I'm a weirdo. I'm all over the place. I watch everything. I like to try new things, like to look at new things, and if it looks interesting, I'm gonna try it out. If y'all saw my recent queue right now, they're all different. I got One Piece, Food Wars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you said something about Food Wars.
I heard Food Wars is really good.
Food Wars. How
my
far are you on
stepbrother.
Food Wars?
I literally haven't watched one episode, but I've heard a lot of amazing things about Food Wars.
My stepbrother told me
this
about
is the thing, cause like people who haven't watched it, you have to give them a disclaimer first. Okay, it's weird. It starts off weird.
Cause okay, before you dive into it. So this is what I've heard from the outside looking in.
All right.
So I've heard like it's basically like Chopped if you watch that on Food Network, but like it's anime, and on top of that they be having food orgasms basically. Okay, and all right, and I'm not weirded out by it, but I'm like, okay, that's kind of interesting.
And the thing about it is, if you like watch the first episode or whatever, you probably won't, and like that's just all you want to base it off of. Then you're probably gonna be like, yeah, whatever. But once you get past 5 episodes, you're hooked. And then I'm on the 3rd plate now, and it's fire. All of it is it's so good. It's the simple fact that what makes it so good is that these are real recipes.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
I heard that they. I was listening to A Strange Quirk for Anime, another anime podcast. Who I know one of the hosts follows us as well. She's great. That they actually have the Japanese like cookbook for Food Wars. Like that's a real thing. Like if you want anything that's on Food Wars, you could actually cook it for yourself.
So we could be Guy Fury. I mean, hashtag
exactly.
Slash Kevin Gates.
All right, here she goes.
Okay.
Here she go. Yeah, exactly. But like I heard you can actually buy that cookbook from Food Wars with those actual recipes, which I thought was kind of dope that they actually made an adaptation into a real live cookbook.
And it's really good. It starts off as, just some regular old guy who's just trying to be the top of his class. And then by the 2nd season, shit hits the fan and a huge twist comes. And then you're like, oh shit, everybody's getting kicked the fuck out.
So is Gordon Ramsay like there
is a boarding school.
Okay.
And only the top people, like chefs, are able to go to the school. Like it's a prestigious ass school, and you have to be cold. You could be rich as fuck, they don't give a fuck. You have to be cold to be able to go there. And the main person, his dad went to the school, and his dad was like one of the main niggas at that home, and he wound up just traveling the world making foods and shit. He don't even know his daddy is that popular and famous. He don't. All he knows is that's just his daddy. And yeah, it's great. It makes you think. It's one of those animes where niggas lose, So you always on the edge. I like animes where people lose. Okay, I'm
Right.
sorry. I don't
No,
want
that makes
my
sense.
main
You don't want
character to be
to always win, bro.
Yeah,
Bleach.
only certain animes I'm like that where I want the main character to win all the time, but it's very rare. Like my nigga Asta, I don't really want him to lose.
Black Clover, yeah, that's like when Mike was talking about it. Like I'm definitely going to take my time to go ahead and start Black Clover here soon.
And I recommend it. You should. It's very good.
For sure. Asta is such at a disadvantage in the whole world that he's in that you kind of root for him. Like, all right, bro, like how you gonna get through this? You're the only nigga in the world that don't have magic, basically. No magic.
And it's a disadvantage, and he uses it as an advantage as well. And certain situations is great, and a lot of situations is not. And he just makes it happen. And you know what I'm saying? He comes from nothing.
Nothing.
I fuck with that.
The dirt.
Him and his brother are both fucking orphans, and they're both aspiring to be the Wizard King, and they're both doing it their own way, literally their own way, and it's great. It's beautiful. If you haven't gotten to Black Clover yet, go ahead and take a gander. All right, it's
gander.
It's Booby Johnson approved. I promise you.
Booby Johnson approved.
It's BJ approved, man. Go ahead and get you one.
That's good. So, speaking, since we're talking about anime, like, Booby, how did you really get into anime? Like, was this something that you started in childhood? What's some of your favorite animes from childhood that really got you going to continue to watching anime and stuff? Like, give us a little rundown on your anime history.
What anime popped your anime cherry?
I'm fucking done, bro.
I'll start from the first question of what got me into anime. That'll be my older cousin Jamal.
Okay.
He got me into anime. My cousin Jamal is the reason why I'm the nigga I am today. If it wasn't for him, I'd be a regular hood nigga, honestly. I honestly would be just a regular hood nigga product of my environment. But instead, he made me a nerd. And so now I'm a hood nerd. It's beautiful.
It's a good thing.
Yes, it's a great thing because I would not be as versed as I am.
Right.
Period. He's the one who got me on video games. He's the one who got me on anime. He's the one who introduced me to rock music. Yeah, my cousin Jamal. My early animes, Yu Yu Hakusho was my shit for a
Look, I knew he was smiling. I knew I had to look over like, I know this nigga Mike smiling like a bitch.
They haven't finished Yu Yu, but like I told her, like that's the one for me.
No, Yu Yu was very great. Honestly, it's very great, and it just gets better. I had started off with Inuyasha, and shit's trash. I used to think Inuyasha was so good.
I like Kagome. That's what my daughter's name
is
gonna be.
So trash. Bro.
Well, okay, but put it in perspective. Like Inuyasha was good, like when we were kids. Yeah, But like once you get older and once you get like more versed in anime, it's like it's not there. But
trash. Like even as a child, I used to like it for like the first season or two, but after a while, it was like, bro, it's the same shit over and over again, bro. I'm done. I'm done.
It was Wind Scar 100 times.
I'm done with this nigga. I'm done with this nigga.
When he started learning new moves, that's when I was like, all right, it's getting a little bit better. But it took a while. It took a long time.
I'm good on that. I'm really good on that. I feel the same way about Fairy Tail too. Like people like Fairy Tail. I don't fuck with Fairy Tail. That shit is boring to me. It's okay. I see you, Nazi. I see you, bro. You got the same fucking move every time. I see you. You eat fire. Throw the fire back out. I feel you, bro. You got a pet little cat thing. Yeah, the other partner who's way cooler than you has a cooler cat too.
I'm done.
Gajil?
The dude in all black.
Yeah, Gajil, the one that is the Steel Titan, or I mean Steel Dragon or whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that shit. I'm super good on that. Yeah, it's like it's just basic. I don't really like basic ass animes too well. What else? What other questions? The ones that start off with. I was fucking with Sailor Moon too early. I don't know if y'all saw the comments on the SoundCloud.
Yeah, you said he was 17 and they was 14.
Yeah, she was 14. Yep, that's very true. Yep, and you were right about that. He was a pedophile ass nigga. But in his defense, which ain't a strong defense at all, he wasn't checking for her for a while.
I'm done, yo.
She wanted his ass like crazy. He was like, bro, I'm tuxedo mask, nigga. Chill the fuck out.
Well, she fast as hell too, so.
No, really.
If I want to keep it a whole thing, because I actually watched Sailor Moon, she pulled that nigga, okay?
Hey.
He didn't want her. He did not want her ass. She pulled the fuck out of him.
At all. I haven't watched Sailor Moon.
It's still not a good defense because the bitch still young, but still.
Look, do you hear me? In the Western Hemisphere,
Young over there too.
Done, bro.
Niggas don't get no excuses.
I am so done. So what would you say? Were you a Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I like Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z.
So this is how I feel about Dragon Ball Z. Alright,
Okay.
I like Super way better than Z.
Oh, Super is the best.
Super is.
And the reason why I like Super way better than Z is because Z was bullshitting its whole career. Its whole career was a bullshit. I'm so tired of, oh my god, this shit's about to get real. Will this happen next time?
They prolonged a lot of shit in
Bitch
Z.
ass nigga, this whole
Right.
shit was conversation and breathing.
It was.
Done.
It
But
was.
I'm not gonna let Super off the hook because I fucking hate the fucking Goku Black art.
What?
It's trash to me.
The Goku Black
What
art?
What didn't you like about the
Trash.
Goku?
Yeah, let's
Black
talk
art?
about it.
Okay, let's talk about the Goku Black art. Okay.
That wasn't my favorite arc out of the series.
First of all, y'all niggas is lazy as shit by just using Goku as the protagonist. I know Zamasu too, whatever, but it's still fucking Goku. He was clean as shit, loves hair, but it's still fucking.
It was a
Goku.
plot twist, bro.
I did not like the fact that this nigga dropped these niggas so many fucking times, and Trunks winds up beating him. Trunks. the
Well-
nigga-
Hey, Future
the
Trunks
nigga-
got some.
No.
He had some heat a little bit.
Let's
Look.
keep it a beam. That nigga went into the past, future, whatever, because he was getting his ass dropped all the fucking time. Everybody was dead.
And
He
he
was
had to
the
go
only
get help.
nigga there. So he goes to the back and gets help, and the help gets dropped 3 times damn near. Now Trunks all of a sudden got enough power to beat this nigga. That shit don't make no.
He
fucking
needed
sense.
his dad.
he
He
tapped
needed
into
his
somewhere
daddy.
new.
He needed his daddy to like pat him on the back,
Yeah,
like, "Hey
okay.
son, you got it."
Guess what?
Vegeta
His
was.
daddy got dropped.
I mean,
his daddy was supposed to
Vegeta.
be stronger than
Hey,
him.
be respectful. I like Vegeta. That's my nigga
Yeah,
though.
I like
With that
Vegeta, too.
and that Eddie
Goku got
Eddie
dropped,
Wins,
too.
that Eddie Peak he got. What is it called?
Widow's Peak.
Yeah,
Widow's
everything
Peak.
don't speak. Hey, not
Widow's
too much of my
Peak.
nigga, but it's cool.
That's my actually Vegeta's my favorite character.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep it being. I don't like Akira Toriyama, the nigga who made Dragon Ball Z.
Wait, whoa,
Yeah, I got beef
whoa.
with that nigga.
This is
I got real
interesting.
beef.
Let me hear
Okay.
this. Let me hear
I got
this.
smoke with this nigga.
Let's talk about it. Why you gotta be?
Do he want all the smoke though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want
we-
all of it. I want the gasoline. Okay.
All
I
right.
want the chimney.
So if you don't
if
like,
you
so
smoking chicken, nigga, I want it.
if you don't like Toriyama, how do you feel about GT?
What's that?
Okay, all right. Okay, well that's fair. That's fair.
That's I'm done.
That's fair.
Hey, Super Saiyan 4 is always clean though. I don't give a fuck.
No, it looks
I
good.
don't care, nigga with all the hair and shit. Yeah, nigga's an 80s rock band leader. I don't give a fuck. Shit's dope.
No, yeah,
The
Super
fact
Saiyan
that
4 is
nigga
dope.
became a little child, stupid as fuck. I'm
That
not
was
respecting
dumb.
y'all. Not respecting y'all. But the reason why I don't like Akira is because that nigga it has such a hard on for Goku. It pisses me off so much. The whole story has to be about Goku.
But he didn't want it to be that though. But
Yes, he
remember if you read about it, he wanted Gohan.
No, he didn't.
Yes, I read
If you read it again, what he says is he didn't like the fact that Gohan got so damn popular. That shit pissed him off. So that's
What?
why, yes, when that whole Cell arc happened, people loved fucking Gohan.
Yeah.
They loved the shit out of him.
that was ideal
Yeah.
Gohan, and
Yeah,
then that nigga fell off.
And if you notice, right after that arc, they put his ass in school.
Yeah,
You think that shit was a coincidence?
adult Gohan was a hoe.
You think that shit was a coincidence? No, I love Adult Gohan. I love Adult Gohan when he became Mystic Gohan. That shit was clean as fuck.
was fire,
but
too.
guess what happened with him too? Nothing.
He went trash. He went to trash mode again.
And you think that shit was on accident?
So what I read was is that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was supposed to be like the lead dog after the whole Cell arc, and then after that, you know, Goku was supposedly supposed to stay dead, but they wanted
Niggas don't want Goku to be dead.
Exactly. The niggas apparently wanted Goku still to be, you know, the top dog. And so he was like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm going to bring Goku back, and we're going to have Gohan take another back seat, which he became trash. That Saiyaman shit is trash. And him as a family man, him as a student is trash. Like I don't.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that.
Yeah, so he kept taking. He would take 2 steps forward and then take 3 steps back, and that's Gohan's character, and that's why I slander Gohan.
And you think
profusely.
that shit had nothing to do with the nigga who wrote the shit?
Like I said, from what I read is that was because of the fans wanted Goku.
We all was around during the Cell era.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, we loved fucking Gohan.
Oh, we loved him at that point where when he became Super Saiyan 2. We loved that nigga. Yes.
And you know what else we loved about the fact of him is because he always had untapped potential.
For sure.
Even from the beginning.
From the very beginning of Dragon Ball Z. Yes.
Yeah. We was like, okay, Gohan is gonna be cool as shit. And then the next arc happened and he stopped fucking training. They switched. No, actually, it was Goku first before they even went to Gohan again. Mm-hmm. He was dead, still kicking ass. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't give a fuck with anybody write about some shit like that because I'm going off actions, my nigga. You control this shit. Mm-hmm. You could have made Gohan Vegeta. You could have made Gohan Piccolo for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Still had him around doing shit. No, you made him regress. And you did that shit on purpose because you took too much attention away from your golden boy. And if you notice from then, every single time they make sure Goku has a special part. Every single time. That's why I like the Tournament of Power so much. Mm-hmm. Because the Tournament of Power, nigga, couldn't nobody fuck with Jiren.
Nobody.
T.O.
Fuck with Jiren.
He don't look like T.O.
Yeah, he like T.O. That's all. As soon as you said T.O., I was like, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I can see it. After she said, I was like, okay, I see it.
But yeah, because look at that shit. It took 17 Frieza, Goku.
It took everybody.
To didn't even really drop him. They just made him go off the screen.
Right.
It took him to get this nigga out the ring.
Right.
That was what I thought was dope about the Tournament of Power, because it's like most of the time it's like, all right, you fight till you either die or you fight till the nigga's done for. You have to actually get this nigga out the ring to win.
Right.
You can't fly.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't fly. Like that was a good fucking.
That was a very good. Like
Super is great.
Super is and trust.
Oh yeah, go back to that Goku Black arc. Why I didn't like it.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Besides the fact they had Trunks win. They had
well, he didn't win.
Yeah,
but
he forced them to do the crazy shit that made the God come out to erase the shit, which I also thought was whack as fuck too.
Oh, the Zeno.
Who? Zeno?
Yeah, I thought that shit was whack as fuck. So let me get this straight. Y'all just gonna make Zamasu super strong and then to the part where he's all powerful and then you know what? We don't like this shit no more. We're gonna get this guy over here. We're gonna erase it and act like shit never happened.
Well, okay, but they beat that nigga, but at the same time they beat him. But he was immortal, so it's like, okay, he's immortal, so he can't technically die. Yeah. So it's like, okay, we fused, we got a fucking berserk Trunks, and this nigga's still a fucking poof cloud in the air of just evil fucking essence because he can't die. So it's like, how else are you gonna get rid of this nigga?
This thing called the evil containment wave.
But that shit didn't work.
When?
It did. They used it in the Goku Black arc.
But they didn't do it right?
They didn't do it right. Yeah, it didn't work. So it's like, okay, if it doesn't work, then what the fuck else you gonna do? Somebody forgot something. Shit, did they forget the top to the goddamn?
Yeah, like that was some fuck shit.
It was some
Bulma
dumb shit.
Are y'all hearing what y'all saying?
I hear what you're saying.
So listen to this shit.
Yeah.
Like this shit is trash.
I mean, shit.
I like the future Trunks arc. Well, Goku Black / It wasn't my favorite arc, of course, out of the series, but you know, I enjoyed it because I liked the future Trunks. I did. I think he is just so cute.
Future Trunks is
oh my
cool
gosh, he looked like Bulma.
I fuck with him better than present Trunks.
He's a kid.
Little kid.
Still.
And I hate that too, bro. How long is this gonna be kids?
Well, I mean, if you go by the timeline, of course
they're only like 3 or 5.
Like GT, whatever. I mean, of course, GT is basically future Trunks, but you know, Super.
GT don't even count. That shit
Yeah, it doesn't count, bro. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but it's like, but you gotta think about this shit, bro. They had movies. They had 2 Broly movies that had the kids in it. Like that should tell you how long it's been. And
they're not canon though, so it don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? That too.
Boy.
But it's still, niggas was around then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, even Frieza has new transformation now, bro. Can my niggas grow up? Can we be teenagers now at least? Like,
yeah.
And then, but I'll tell you what I did like about the Goku Black arc. the beginning. Before they went to the other
right,
to his world.
Yeah.
When they was still in Earth and they was fighting on Earth and shit like that.
Right.
I love that shit. That shit was cool. As soon as I went to the other Earth, I'm done. That shit was stupid. That shit was stupid as fuck to me. It was like the Broly movie, not the Android movie, but worse. Because the Android movie was cool. I like the Android movie. I'm talking about, I remember the first original Android movie when Gohan lost his arm.
Yeah. The I forgot what it's called, but y'all know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and that Gohan was the coolest Gohan. Cause that nigga had his hair to the side, nigga only had one arm, that nigga was battle tested, nigga was clean as shit.
Future Gohan, he had scars on his face, like
You see how Trunks was looking at that nigga like, damn, this what you turned into? Am I the only one who felt like that when that nigga came back to Earth? He was like, damn, is this what? He was like, this nigga is a square, bro. Like, this is who trained me. Like, this is. In my world, nigga, you was a real nigga, and I come over here, and your ass is a professor. Like,
it's not his fault, and it's not his fault. It's Chi-Chi's fault, and Akira.
Boy, Chi-Chi a hoe, man. I don't even want to talk about Chi-Chi.
She's not a hoe, bro. If you really think about this shit,
she's just a caring mother.
If you think about this shit as a parent, your husband then brought your kids into death situations so many fucking times. Now this nigga is finally dead. I can finally have my child be safe. Yes, bro. I'm training this nigga in his mind to be smart.
I don't know if you seen when I said that Vegeta and Goku are just like everyday rappers that like don't want to work and they wives just take care of them. And I feel like Chi-Chi is just fed up with Goku.
But
that's how I feel.
I look at it different though, because Chi-Chi, I have a problem with her because I'm like, all right, yeah, that's your son, but at the same time, don't ignore the fact that this nigga's half alien. Like, don't ignore the fact that this nigga is half of a warrior race. It's just like let's say, my mom and she has me and my dad is fucking Emmitt Smith. Don't ignore that I'm fucking half of a Hall of Fame fucking running back and I probably will be a fucking great athlete. Like, it's in my blood, it's in my genes. Like, don't ignore that shit. And so don't try to domesticate this nigga when he clearly can beat any regular nigga's ass on earth. So, like, if Frieza comes and this nigga's in his books and Goku's not there, y'all niggas are fucked.
Nah, Vegeta's still there.
I'm taking out all the regular. I'm taking out all the pure blood Saiyans. Let's say Vegeta's gone. Let's say Goku's gone, and it's Gohan. Cause Vegeta and Goku have both died.
Yeah.
Boo's gonna take care of it.
Fuck that.
Who?
Boo ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing but eat cupcakes.
Well, all you gotta do is give whoever the villain is some food and tell them, hey, bro, they got your food over there. What? It's lit.
So is Super supposed to continue after the
it's a manga.
Broly? Okay. No, I know, but
yeah.
like, are they gonna actually do that?
And I need to start reading it because I keep hearing it's really good. Like, I keep hearing a lot of shit's happening. I hear Vegeta's really stepping up and everything too.
I know my nigga stepping up, man.
I've read a bunch of shit, but I mean, of course, I haven't read the manga, but I read that the next like enemy is legit. Like, it's not like a fighter, it's a wizard. But I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't know the whole details of the shit. But I heard he's a legit enemy because it's not like you're the typical old Jiren, like this nigga's strong as fuck. It's some other shit, some mystic shit, some magic shit.
So they need Whis.
Well, Whis ain't gonna hop into none of
yeah,
this.
No. Whis
bro,
really not trying to be involved. Yeah.
Whis, like, cause
that's
like
another
I was
secret
like,
I want to find out. I want to know how strong them fucking angel niggas are.
Yes, them niggas is I damn near want to say
untouchable
really strong, bro. Because in Broly, like I said, I watched Broly and then I backtracked and watched Super. So I didn't understand a lot of Broly until after I started watching Super, and then it started like actually clicking in my head, like, okay, this is this person, this is what they have, this is their power. And Whis, when I think about when he was fucking with Broly, that nigga was like, this is a game. Nigga, fuck you. Like, oh, you kind of straight though, but nah.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, Whis keep like those angels keep God's destruction in check.
Right. Beerus, that nigga, that skinny ass nigga. Anyway, that nigga needs it. I mean, he eat all day, but he needs that chomper metabolism so he can gain a little weight.
Okay, put some respect on Beerus real quick.
I like Beerus though. I do like Beerus though. Like, real talk.
That nigga still beating everybody on Earth ass. Still.
Off the rip.
Everybody.
There's
Off
nobody
the
fucking
fucking rip.
These niggas so shook.
I'm done, bro.
Bro, my nigga Vegeta started singing just to make sure this nigga didn't. Bro, when my nigga Vegeta
I was
heard
like
that nigga, because he was talking shit about.
Boma. Yeah, that nigga was like, you ain't finna talk about my wife. Which is why in our Valentine's Day podcast is why he brought up Boma and Vegeta. Because that nigga Vegeta, like, he love his girl, bro. He do. Straight up, he love his girl and he love his family. And that's why I fuck with him.
That nigga like girls who don't take shit.
Right, but Goku ass with Chi-Chi, this nigga act like he ain't even never kissed her. When he's like, kissing? Ew, oh my gosh. That's what I'm trying to figure out how he had 2 kids with Chi-Chi.
I feel like Chi-Chi was raping the fuck out of him.
He said that. Oh God, he said that. He said that because I'm like, bro, there's no way because Goku was acting like this nigga, like he didn't even know, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say he don't know what sex is. That nigga was just like,
probably don't.
What? All he know is training, so what else? Training is life.
He probably woke up on some shit and Chi-Chi just took it like he didn't even know what was happening. So
I'm fucking.
He probably still asleep. He probably asleep the whole time.
He was probably asleep. He probably was thinking about training and thought he had a wet dream type shit.
Goodbye.
My nigga thought he was powering up.
I'm fucking done, yo. I am fucking
for real, yeah.
Done. Now I know we were talking about. I mean, we were watching. What was it? Agame got killed.
That shit's fire.
That's like I'm gonna go ahead.
Agame got killed. I know y'all think of Kill la Kill. It's not Kill la Kill, but it's made by the same people.
Yeah, that's what
it's not the same storyline. Completely different storyline. Way darker. Way darker. Niggas is dying. First episode.
So let's talk about it. Like what? Like give like a description of it.
Okay, so Akame got killed. Akame is an actual person, but she's not the main character,
which is crazy because that's why I could tell when we were watching it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like
she's not the main character, but the main character is this kid from this. So the way it is, they're in this world capital. The poor people are living horrible, you know what I'm saying, and the rich people are living great. Guy leaves his village so he can try to save the village, so he tries to go to the capital to make some money. Goes to the capital, meets some. I'm pretty much telling y'all the first episode, so go watch it if I tell you.
Goodbye.
But pretty much he goes to the capital, he gets swindled out of all his money, sleeping on the floor. Rich lady comes, says you sleep in my crib, goes to the crib. Out of nowhere, these people come from the night, and start killing all the people in that motherfucker. Like, all of the people. They killing these niggas, holding them, killing them. Children, adults, don't matter. You're royal, nigga, you dead. So the dude was trying to protect the lady, because like, the lady brought me in, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, protect her or whatever, right? They get in a fight. They tell him, listen, I don't know why you protecting this hoe. Let me show you what they really about. Opens the door. It's his childhood friends that he went on the quest with in the beginning. They got separated. He see them niggas in there. One is tortured, hanging up. She's bones. She's pretty much just bones and blood. His other partner in the cell, disease ridden. Come to find out, this bitch here takes people that are like on going through it, brings them inside their crib, drugs them, then does torture and experiments on them. He see this shit, and they're like, are you gonna still try to defend her after all this? He said, and she about to go kill the lady. He's like, no, don't kill her. Clean, kill the bitches. I'm a killer.
Okay. See, I like shit like that.
Oh, it's lit. This nigga did not hesitate at all, and his partner was like, see, you my nigga, bro. I stay alive just to see you kill that.
I'm done.
Died right after, bro. I was like, yep, this is my shit. And the music's fire. How do y'all feel about JoJo? Have any of y'all started watching JoJo's?
I haven't.
What about you?
I don't even know what that is.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
No.
I've heard of it, but
Let's talk about it.
Okay. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a great anime. I am on the 3rd season, which is the Stardust Crusader season. The way that JoJo works, each season is a new JoJo.
Okay.
They're all JoJo. They're all from the same family line, but they're different versions. So you start off with the first JoJo. He's the original JoJo. They use Harmon and it's like a magical spirit power within you, like certain people can just tap into. Shit was lit. Shit was great. That season ends. He dies. Damn, sorry to tell y'all that.
Oh, it happens like that.
Cough. But that season ends. The next season starts. Is his grandson, and he has his own adventure. That season ends. It's the grandson's son.
Okay.
And it's cool as shit because it starts off English because they're like in England and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So they have the dub and also they have the dub and the sub. And JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is one anime that I recommend you watching dub while you can because the voice acting on that shit is great. Like, and I'm not a big dub watcher. I actually like the Japanese better than the English, but on that I would recommend it because the shit's great. The way he talks too, he's all profound and shit and regal. Shit's dope. And the second one, he's like Americanized. He's like super Americanized. Like he's from like not America, England. He's Englandized, so he's like one of the bar people who like talk shit and shit. Mm-hmm. And so it goes from there. And the third one, because the dude wound up messing with a Asian girl, right?
Okay.
And the dude wound up having a daughter. The daughter winds up messing with an Asian guy. They have a son. So now there's no more dub because the dude's Japanese.
Oh, okay, that's lit. Okay, that's a cool concept.
And the third Joe, his name is Jotaro. He's like the coolest one because that nigga is still in high school. He one of them niggas who don't give a fuck about nobody and nothing but his own shit. So all the girls love him because they don't give a fuck about the girls.
I'm done.
He's super swole and shit.
Oh, so
and he's just cool as shit. And he was thinking this whole time, and it's cool. You know what? Watch it because I don't want to spill too much because I'm talking too much already. Watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, guys. It's Booby Johnson approved. It's BJ approved. Go get one.
Boy, I'm done.
Booby Johnson approved. Okay.
BJ approved. Go get one. What else are y'all been on? I know y'all see y'all on show like a bitch. The shit was crazy with that whole rape accusation in the beginning, right?
Man, fuck her. Fuck her, bro.
Yeah, we watched the first 2 or 3 episodes on Rabbit, and we were all like, man, fuck that hoe. Cause
oh God.
I get it. Like it went from 0 to 100, where he seemed like a regular ass, cool ass dude, and then next thing you know, he like totally shifted to where it's like he's like, all right, bro, I really don't fuck with anybody in this world outside of you know.
Do you blame him?
I don't.
Right, exactly. You can't even blame that nigga for that shit. He not
putting shit past nobody. Like
fuck them niggas.
Right, exactly. Because y'all on some hoe shit.
He's like, I'm gonna hustle. I'm gonna get this money, and I'm gonna be here for these waves. But I'm not gonna be friendly with none of y'all niggas outside of people in my group that I trust.
Yes, because when you first get there, you get portrayed like that, my G.
Right, like that's some hoe ass shit. Then you had the whole world like against you, thinking that you a fucking rapist, thinking you like, okay, that was finna go left. But you guys probably know where I was finna go with that.
No,
I was gonna say like you thinking I ain't gonna say R. Kelly because I mean the situation. But I'm just saying like y'all think I'm a rapist, bro, and I ain't even on that shit. And I'm not comparing the two because we know R. Kelly did that shit.
Yes, he's a pedophile.
He had 2 other people come out today against him.
I hope they lock that nigga up, man.
Good luck.
That's what it's looking like, right? Yeah. That's what it's looking like.
Put that nigga in the cell right next to Jussie.
That nigga got smart. That nigga said, "Oh, that nigga 17, 18 is a cutoff. Okay, bet."
Say less.
Oh, y'all got some 32-year-olds who act like 17-year-olds. Okay, bet.
Say less.
Please lock that nigga up.
All the moves.
Say less.
Let me see. What else have y'all ever watched Haiku?
Haiku?
Mm-mm.
No.
So Haiku is a volleyball anime.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
What? Volleyball? I know.
Well,
shit's
that's how
great.
I got into my...
I never was a volleyball fan. Now I want to play. Shit's great.
That's how I got my assault charge, guys. So I'm cool on volleyball.
Just by the way,
I'm cool.
She got more hands than some niggas on Mortal Kombat. Okay? Yeah. She spit because she thought about Goro. Goro has 4 hands.
I'm so sorry. Mike is like, fuck them. They can't do this shit over here no more.
See it, but
They definitely just spit beer on me, but it's okay.
everywhere.
This is my nigga, so I'm gonna let it slide.
You know who's not a swallower? Hello.
Oh my gosh. Yo.
Right.
That's why this is, what is it? Explicit on all
Everything.
social.
This is explicit.
Yes, it
on
is.
on
I
the
didn't know
podcast
that.
platform.
Why wouldn't
Yeah.
it be?
I'm pretty tame tonight.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I was trying not to laugh. I was.
That shit's funny. Okay.
Real. That's a nice little, sports animes. I told you about One Out, which is like a baseball anime. So,
Are y'all ready for the new season of My Hero?
When is this supposed to drop? Because I'm ready. I've been ready.
This year, I don't know what time this year.
So it's
I just
probably
know
gonna be late this year.
speaking
It
of,
may be summertime around that time.
really,
I've been ready. Like I want to see what these three heroes like from the upper class.
I'm about to start reading the manga soon because I'm just like
Anxious.
'Cause I really like to wait because like I was doing that on Black Clover. Like I had read Black Clover all the way to where he had transformed, and I just stopped reading. And after they start going to the what's happening right now, like they're in the giving out the stars and stuff like that. After that happened, I was like, okay, I want to know what the fuck's going on. If y'all reading Black Clover manga, y'all understand why I'm like,
like I need the
that
anime.
shit is fun.
Well, speaking since you brought up like things to come and animes to look out for, I had a couple that I kind of looked out for that I was looking at on Kitsu, and the main one that I seen that caught my attention was Seven Seeds that's coming out in April.
That's cool.
What's that about?
I'm gonna give you a little bit of a rundown on that. I was looking at stuff that's coming out in the spring of this year, and with Seven Seeds, y'all know I like weird stuff. This is kind of like a science fiction horror, which is right up my alley. Psychological mystery. I'm gonna read the exact summary that they have out. Again, it's coming out in April. In the immediate future, a giant meteorite has collided with Earth. All living organisms, including mankind, have been wiped out from the face of the planet. The government, who had foreseen the outcome, took measures to counter the worst-case scenario. And in this project, Seven Seeds, 5 sets of 7 young men and women were carefully selected and placed into teams: spring, summer A, summer B, autumn, and winter. Each participant was then put under cryogenic sleep in hopes of preserving the continuation of the existence of mankind. And when those men and women wake up, they find themselves suddenly thrust into a cruel world where they forever, they're losing loved ones and they're trying to figure out how to survive. So that was something that kind of reminds me of like the 100. Yeah, the Walking Dead / the 100. If you've ever watched the 100, which is they were actually in space, and then they sent them down. They sent the like bad kids down to Earth to see if it was actually inhabitable, and then they get here and it's like, oh shit, you can live on Earth. So that's kind of what I got from it. So I'm kind of excited for that one to come out. That was one of the main ones I caught. That I was like, okay, that caught my attention. Said, let me hit that, bro. The other one I had was that's actually currently airing is Prison Lab.
Prison Lab, LAD
or LAB.
Okay.
Yeah, Prison Lab. That was another one that caught my eye. This one came out in the winter, so it came out like December. A victim of endless bullying, ATO, or spell check, or on the names because I'm not good with names. Is plagued by his classmates, always taunting him and bullying him, beating him up. However, through a turn of events, he receives a strange invitation for the captivity games where victory promises an unbelievable wealth. To participate, he must accept the role of a captor and choose one victim to imprison for a month. He chooses a ringleader of bullies that have been messing with him. And the rules of the game are simple. The jailer may do whatever he pleases to their inmate, bearing murder, but in order to win the game, the captor's identity must remain hidden. Exception from the law, an isolated cell, and the funds to purchase supplies, all the necessary tools provided I guess it just kind of goes into detail of like him
What a
torturing him.
description.
So it's kind of like Saw. That's what I took from it too. Again, it's like a psychological thriller.
Okay.
And so like again, if you guys haven't noticed, you hear me with like Death Parade, Death Note, stuff that's like a psychological thriller. That's the shit
Side
that.
note, I put Snake on Death Note.
All right. Yes, he did. You and Street. Like that was what my
It was
shit
just
was.
me. Okay. You can
I'm
say
done,
Street
bro.
too. We just know.
Shout out to Street
Because
too.
I put Street on Death Note. So.
That's the kind of shit that kind of boggles my brain. So those kind of animes really draw to me. So that's another one that I'm gonna probably start here very soon. Mike, what were some of the ones that you seen that you were interested for 2019 or in this season?
What was I interested in? It was one that I've already seen before. I was looking for a season 2. Where'd it go? It is. Oh, One Punch Man 2.
Oh
season
yeah.
two?
Yes,
Most definitely.
That's definitely
Saitama.
Saitama. Yes, that's definitely the one I'm most excited for out of anything this year. So I'm ready to see like the progression in that story and how it goes from. I mean, basically nobody can beat this nigga. So like I want to see like how it goes further. So I heard that they're gonna introduce a new villain who's supposed to be like crazy. Into the anime, and then I think they also introduced the #1 ranked hero as well. So I want to see how it goes with that. So that's basically what I'm looking for. Anybody that even novice anime watchers have definitely heard about One Punch Man. Like it's very 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 popular. So that's what I'm on right now. I'm ready for that one. That's what I'm literally waiting for.
Yeah.
I'll watch that one week to week.
Yeah, most definitely. When I watched that, when I finished One Punch Man in my house, I gave it a standing ovation by myself.
Oh yeah.
It was most definitely.
I wish it was
under
Netflix where they can just drop the whole season at once.
At once, right?
wish.
They be hoeing. I mean, ain't really their fault, but yeah.
Hoenn regional Pokemon.
I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Yeah, no, One Punch Man is funny. It's a lot of action. It's a lot of satire. It's just an amazing all around anime. So I can't wait. I cannot wait to see season 2 of One Punch Man.
That's lit. Is that your
Also,
main?
shout out to the bald niggas, huh?
Boy, here you go. Is there some that's coming out this year that you like, new animes or anything
New
you seen for
animes?
2019 that kind of caught your eye?
Because let me see, because my basic gas really just looking forward to more One Piece.
That's fine. Yeah,
Because
that works.
hey, so I just feel like right now I should probably talk about One Piece because
No, talk about it.
Yeah,
'cause-
talk about what you.
like One Piece has a stigma, and it's like you either love it or you don't, pretty much. And I honestly feel like the people who don't love One Piece is because they couldn't get past like the beginning part of One Piece.
Which would be
So
like
me-
the first how many episodes?
Yeah, it's because the beginning is the way. This is the way I'm explaining to you why it starts off so slow, and the reason why it's so good. The way One Piece works, it doesn't work like other animes. Other animes, they focus on the main character.
Right.
While the main character is doing what it's doing, the rest of the world stops.
Right.
You know what I'm
Agree.
saying?
Yeah,
You don't really see the
definitely.
rest of the world until the main character comes from next thing and around them. One Piece, on the other hand, is a world anime. It's a world building anime. Shit happens whether the main character's there or not. So with that being said, you have to character develop. You have to. You have the world develop and you have the character develop, or it's not. It's just gonna fall short. So the beginning parts are really just a lot of fucking character development. But once you get past Nami's arc, and that's with Arlong Park, and I would say that's probably like around episode 70, 80, maybe 100. It's towards that area. Mind you, it's almost like 900 episodes right now.
I seen that on Kisu. They said
That's crazy.
1008 had aired at that point. That was like maybe 2 weeks ago. They had posted something like
That's
that on Kisu.
crazy.
With that being said, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them animes that grab your heart. Okay? I cried on One Piece more than once. I have shed a tear. And I have no problems with it. that shit.
Right.
People die on One Piece. The main character loses multiple times on One Piece. You just don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. While some shit right here is happening, some shit across the world just happened that affects everybody. So it's like, what the fuck? An emperor just got killed by a nigga, and everybody's like, how the fuck did this shit happen? Niggas went to prison. A war happened. Like a whole war happened, fam. Where one of the strongest niggas in One Piece died. And not only did he died standing up like a real nigga. He did not fall. This nigga literally just stood up like this and died. Like what? Y'all can't see me, but I'm standing up.
I'm done. I'm done, yo.
And it's just really an anime that you really just like, you start rooting for people. You start wanting people to get their goals. Everybody has their own goal. Like, Luffy wants to be the Pirate King. Zoro wants to be the strongest swordsman in the world. Sanji wants to find the All Blue that literally has every food source in one spot, so he can now cook whatever the fuck he wants. Chopper, the fucking reindeer, he wants to be the world's greatest doctor. Nami wants to have a map of the entire world. Robin wants to know the history of the world. So much lore is in One Piece. A whole 300 years have passed and nobody knows what the fuck happened.
I'm done.
300 years. And all of the information on these things called poneglyphs, and nobody has them all, and they're all in certain parts where only strong people are, and they're protecting them.
So long, let me ask you this. How long, like, because I know One Piece is long as hell, how long have you been actually watching it?
Okay.
How long have you been a fan of it?
So, when did I get on One Piece? I got on One Piece.
Talk to the mic.
I got on One Piece. I'm trying to think now. Was I home? No, I was in Dallas. I got on One Piece in 2010. I want to say 2009. I had graduated. No, 2008. After I had graduated.
So
yes.
over 10 years.
Yes, that's when I had got on One Piece, and I'll never forget it because I got on it late. So it was already like 700 episodes, something like that at the time.
It was already 700 episodes 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Now
Oh my God.
now it's week to week, so you know what I'm saying. It's the same for me. It's almost at 900 now. So, yes, and I enjoyed it because I could literally. That's back in the day when I was bootlegging anime.
Boy.
So I used to just literally just sit on Fridays and Saturdays and just watch that shit back to back to back to back.
Them 20 minutes add up, you know what I'm saying? You can watch a lot in 20, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, and especially if you skip the intros and shit, bro.
Right, that's
like,
literally 20 minutes. That 23 minutes turns to 20. Easy.
And One Piece don't have many fillers. Like, everything that happens in that hole is like, it deals with something
it's
later
the
on
meat
in
of
the
the
world.
story.
Like,
Okay.
shit that happens in the beginning that you think that doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? Later on down the line, it's gonna come up again. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck? I didn't even think about that shit.
Now knowing that, because when you hear of an anime that's that long, you kind of assume like, okay, this shit's gonna be a lot of fucking fillers then. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if I hear you got 900 something episodes, I'm assuming 400 of them hoes are fillers.
No.
Okay.
All of it matters. You gotta watch it all. And the cool thing about it is, if you are the people who don't want to get all the information, One Piece has movies because it's been out for so long.
Right, they gotta have movies.
They'll have movies that are arcs, so they'll actually have a whole arc as a movie. So you can just watch the movie and that's the arc.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Alabasta arc, they got the Sky Islands arc on there. The villains on that bitch are evil as shit. Love it.
Like Frieza evil.
Love it. This one nigga named Crocodile fucking took over a whole town, made artificial water, and so that it wouldn't rain no more. It'll only rain in one spot, and he controls that shit. And if you want any of it, you gotta pay for it. And he made a civil war happen so that the locals are fighting each other and not really focus on the fact that he took over.
Wow.
This nigga killed Luffy twice.
I am done.
Like, these niggas are evil. The next villain, Don Flamingo, bro, like, he killed his brother. First he killed his daddy. because these niggas was in the fuck. Okay, so they got bougie people everywhere, right? So they got bougie people in One Piece too. And One Piece is called. These niggas are so fucking evil, bro. Like they stay in the sky, like the whole world is a whole world in the bottom. These niggas stay in the sky because they don't want to deal with none of these poor ass.
Oh god, that sounds like some shit. That sounds like some real life shit.
They really fucked up, bro. And like, if you even touch them, go and you look at them some type of way, you're dead. They're not even strong, but they control everything. So they control strong people and shit. So you know how they go. Anyway, what was I talking about before that?
I'm done. Okay, question.
Right before that.
Do you think if I had to choose between starting a fairly long anime between Bleach and One Piece, would you tell me to go ahead and finish Bleach, or would you tell me to start One Piece and just go from there?
I say do both, but that's just me. But where are you on Bleach?
I know I'm about 140. No, I'm about 140, bro. I'm about 140. I'm past the bounds and shit.
She hasn't gotten to the really, really good part of Bleach.
Meat the potatoes. Has there been any
She hasn't gotten to the rank cars.
Any fuckery yet? Has there been?
I got
any
right. I know I'm about 120, 130 because I know I'm past the bounds and stuff. But it's been a while since I actually.
She ain't got to the rank cars.
I ain't got that far.
She ain't got to the visors.
Bleach has a lot of fucking filters. I'm gonna tell you.
No, it's not. No.
You always say that, bro.
It's not.
But Bleach got a lot of fucking fillers.
Bleach has a like maybe it'll stop for like 2 or 3 episodes where there's a fillers. But you literally do not have to watch them.
2 or 3 episodes ain't a lot of fillers.
2 or 3 episodes, like every 2 or 3 episodes, like every 60 episodes is not a lot to me.
Every 60 episodes, really?
Every 60 episodes, if I gotta skip a Don Kanoji episode or 2 or whatever, I'm cool.
That nigga was doing the most.
Yeah, no, Bleach is not that many fillers. I promise you, it's not.
In my opinion, it is. But tomato potato on that one. I would say. I'll probably go ahead and finish Bleach, I guess, because you ain't got that much to do. And then after you finish the shit with Aizen and shit, that Fullbringer shit is trash. So you ain't gotta watch that.
Boy, look at the face, Mike.
People disrespect the season after Aizen, which I get it because Aizen set the bar so high for villains.
What pissed me off was the fact that they made the nigga lose his power and then his new power is
yeah.
Really? And then y'all don't want to show the Quincy shit, but y'all want to show that shit?
Exactly. So Austin, so a few episodes ago I showed Nate the fight. So Nate, mind you, Nate's like in 100 something in the episodes, but I was like, Nate, you need to finish Bleach. So I showed her the fight between Ichigo and Aizen. And I was like, watch this fight.
One, though?
The final fight.
Okay, when he was super cold and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
I
showed
her that fight, and I was like, "Look, listen, watch this fight and you'll see if you want to finish it or not." And we know that fight, like the way he was, it's like, bro, how do you get to this point?
And there's so many fights before that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
The
it's
reason
a lot
why
of
the Aizen fight
that.
was really dope was just because of the simple fact that we seen what the fuck this
Ichigo getting his ass beat.
Like
all damn.
The whole because I guess she knows he's a villain since you showed it to her.
No, she knows who Aizen. She knows who Aizen is.
That sucks.
What sucks?
So bad because the best part of Bleach was finding out that Aizen was a villain.
Well, yeah, I mean, she
was great.
I think she's past the point where you find out that he betrayed the Soul Society.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I knew he was a snake.
Yeah,
Do you know that because of the anime or because of?
No, I knew that because of anime.
Okay, so that's all right. That's all I really cared about because that shit was dope. Nobody saw that shit coming. Well, if you really was watching that shit back then, like week to week type shit, nobody saw that shit coming. Nobody saw that shit. Aizen? Nah, little pretty boy. Nah, you little weak ass nigga. He cool.
Aizen, Gin, and Tozen. Like you didn't.
I already knew Gin.
Well, yeah, we knew Gin was on some shit. We knew Gin was on some shit.
Nigga too happy.
But she don't even know about like Gin's story. So like that Gin's story, I want her to get to that part too.
Yeah.
Because that was an interesting plot twist itself.
Yeah, it was.
So, like.
I'm not gonna shit on Bleach.
I love Bleach. That's one of my favorites of all time.
It's not gonna be one of my favorites because they pissed me off with the Fullbringer shit and the fact that they never showed the fucking Quincy shit. So it'll never be my favorite.
They need to finish Bleach. Like I'm not playing. Like
it's done. They're not doing the anime.
I know they're not going to, but they need to.
Yeah, they do.
They definitely need to because I know that last story.
The Quincy arc is better than the shit before.
Oh, for sure.
It's way better than all that shit. They come to the Soul Society and kill old dude off of muscle. Like the main nigga.
And then,
dead.
and then on top of that, like if you know, Jump Force just dropped, so you know,
You can get it. You gotta get it.
no, I have it. I just haven't went to go pick it up. I'm getting it this weekend. I have it, but we know Ichigo's. I think he's in his past Fullbringer arc form in that game.
No, in Jump Force, he's in his Quincy form.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Past the anime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Renji and Kanaga.
Exactly. Yeah, so I want them to. I really want them to finish this shit. It's so fucking good, like that. Like, cause it got to. I'm such a fan of Bleach that, like, even though the anime ended, I read the shit. Like, I didn't read the manga, but I read like the bios of each character, like how it progressed.
You should read the manga.
I should, but I've never read a manga in my life, but I'm going to.
All the Naruto mangas at home.
Read right to left. And the app you'll need, because I'm the plug, guys. I always know some shit.
I'm the plug.
Manga browser. That one right there.
I'll go ahead and
No, you know the first manga I'm gonna ever read?
Manga
What
browser.
is that?
Right there. See that manga browser? That's the app you need to get. And
What you showing me is not a manga browser.
Right there, damn. Sorry.
Oh, I see it. Okay, there it is.
And you have to actually Google that shit.
No, I'll tell you the first manga, first
reader.
manga I plan on reading ever is gonna be our guy C Mike's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna read his.
I forgot to bring his because he has what's it called? Because like I said, it's supposed to come out last year. So I have the his little rough draft. He did like a whole one. He animated it and everything. But I forgot to bring because I'm done.
So you cool with him in real life?
That's
Yeah.
be my week.
I'm done.
Okay, man.
I am fucking done.
That uses my wee friend.
I am done.
But
Yeah,
yes,
he's good people.
me and him
Me too.
go way back. It's so funny because we met in Arlington, and the reason why we met is because our friends thought that they said that we reminded him, like, we look alike and we reminded him of each other.
Mm-hmm.
And when we met each other, we were like, no. But we clicked like quick, but no, we didn't see that shit at all.
Definitely.
But yes, I've known him for a good 7 years now, I think.
Wow, time flies.
Yeah.
7 years, that's crazy. Yeah, I saw his Instagram and we saw him on Twitter and everything. Like I definitely plan on supporting him.
Right there.
Yeah,
Especially-
definitely plan on supporting him and bringing him
especially,
onto the
locals.
podcast eventually.
Yeah, he
Because
wants
he
to come on
definitely.
Oh, yeah, no,
He's
we
definitely
definitely
been
got a spot for
supporting
him.
the podcast, and that's what we really appreciate. Which is why we fuck with the group of people that we have always fooled with, because we support each other. And we shout each other out, and we let everyone, know what's going on. And we use our platforms to let people know, like, hey, they got this going, this is going on. Especially like with the whole Blanime group, how all of this even started, like with just like a post like, hey, what people of color watch anime? Because there's a lot of us out here, but people don't really know that, because I wouldn't say now it's more popular, but even 2 or 3 years ago, it wasn't that popular. Niggas was still like, you watch anime and you 25, 26,
Just
27 years old.
Just the whack people.
Right. No, really, though.
Just the whack people. 'Cause all I need is watch that.
Right, that's why I was just gonna say, everybody that I know been fooling with, they always watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Except for like maybe my super hood days.
The extra super hood.
Yeah. But it's funny, the realest nigga I know is a nerd just like me. So,
Yeah, no,
And that's
yeah.
it.
Shout outs to at C Mike KL when that's at CMIIKEKL on Twitter, and his manga is Left Behind, which I think is gonna come out pretty soon, right?
let's hope so.
Yeah. I mean,
Fuck
yeah.
Austin. I mean, Booby.
Like I said, I'm ready for it. As soon as it comes out, I'm definitely gonna purchase it myself. So, yeah, shout outs to him.
Yeah, Booby actually has some merch right here. I know he mentioned
Oh, he
Mike
has
mentioned some merch that when he comes and joins us, we'll get some.
I didn't
right.
even notice that. All right.
Yeah, his merch is right here.
Oh, and that's Left Behind in Japanese?
Right. Did you
Yes.
send him our stuff? Because he was saying he has some merch too. Like eventually when we link up with him and do all that
I'm a
stuff.
DM I'm a DM and talk to him and everything. But yeah, no, shout outs to him because I definitely want to support anybody, especially in the Dallas metroplex that fucks with anime/manga. So you know, we gotta put us on. So yeah, shout outs to him for that. Cause
He's BJ approved. Go get one.
BJ approved.
I'm done. Well, Booby, we really appreciate you
Yeah, bro.
coming and joining us and supporting. You've been down with the Blanime when we were just called for anime lovers when I first made the group and actually called it that weak shit. You've been down since day one, so I appreciate that. Been knowing you forever and a day. I appreciate our friendship, and we appreciate you coming on and doing this with us tonight.
And I thank y'all for sending me invites because I was going to be in y'all mentions every day.
No, we appreciate you, bro. Yeah, we like I said, it worked out perfect because Tattoos and Lipstick, she had something to do, so she couldn't make it. So we try to have maybe 3 people every week. So yeah, no, thank you so much.
I'll meet you, Tattoos. Maybe next time.
All right, man.
I'm done, yo.
Yeah, thank you so much for pulling up, bro. We really appreciate it. So yeah, please follow at _Booby Johnson on Twitter and at _Booby Johnson on IG, right?
Let me go check with you.
He gotta check.
Yeah,
I say this probably won't be the last time that
me,
Booby will be
I'll
on
pull
here.
up, never pull out. It's _Booby Johnson. Yes, it is _Booby Johnson on Twitter.
Booby Johnson.
On Instagram, it is Booby Johnson. No underscore. It's just Booby Johnson. That's it. Just the way you sound it too. You say it, sounding out. That's what it is. And if you're on Snapchat, you just love Booby because
He loves those. He like the anime titties, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, I prefer real titties.
I'm done.
Those are actually interactable.
I am fucking
Yeah,
done.
anime titties are like strip clubs. Were they just a dream?
I am done. We really appreciate you. I'm sure this won't be the last time that Booby's here with us. Again, the Blanime group on Facebook, Blanime Don't Eat the Cake Anime. We're all in there. At Blanime Podcast on Twitter. At Blanime Podcast on IG. Mike's Twitter account is at Unbotherable Mike.
Unbothered Mike.
Unbothered Mike. That's why I don't do the names. I'm gonna let Mike. I'm gonna go ahead and let Mike do the Twitter names because I be fucking them hoes up.
Yeah. So at Unbothered Mike, at Sine _ on Twitter, at Tattoos and Lipstick, no I, on Twitter, and at _Booby Johnson on Twitter. Also, please like and subscribe us on YouTube. And then as far as all the places that you can listen to us, we do have a Linktree link. So it has everything that you need, whether it's Google Podcasts, whether it's Spotify, whether it's Apple,
SoundCloud,
Anchor, whatever the fuck
Stitcher,
you listen on,
whatever.
it's on there. So we'll drop a link in the description, for you to subscribe and listen to however you prefer. So thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. Y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
No, we good. Do you got anything?
No, I'm straight. I'm
How many
straight.
tattoos y'all got?
I have 4.
This nigga here, I have 3.
Damn, I have 0. I'm on all these.
I have 4 and more coming.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some more
I'm
of
done. I'm done. Until next time, good
Until
people.
next time.
All right, now y'all stay black now.
All right, y'all peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.